Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Overdramatic with Austin. This is the second episode, and wow, we've made it. 1 week in, we've done it. I just got out of the shower. That's why my hair probably looks wet. I promise I shower. I'm not disgusting and gross. Anyway, we have a few things to go over today. The last week, I feel like a lot of stuff has happened, and I just want to give you guys updates. So, the first update I want to give is I have not gone back to my job, which I can now say is Kohl's because I accidentally said it in the episode, and I didn't realize until one of my friends texted me. So, yes, I worked at Kohl's. Okay. So I have not gone back there. Not begged for my job back. Probably don't plan on it. And tomorrow I have an interview at said hospital. I'm super excited. They called me yesterday, and I was talking with the lady on the phone, and she was like, "How do you feel about working with just women?" I was like, "Hey, like, yeah, it's fine by me." Like, I remember when I was a kid, I had a birthday party, and it was like, I can't remember if it was like fifth grade or before fifth grade, but anyway, I invited I invited my whole class, but out of my whole class, which there was a lot of boys and a lot of girls, only the girls showed up, and the only boys at the party were me, my brother, and I can't remember if this was before I had a second cousin or just one, but just either my first or second cousin, so kind of crazy. Anywho, what else has happened? I went and hung out with two work friends actually. The day after, was it the day after or the day of? I think it was the day after my first podcast episode came out. I went and hung out with my friend Avery. Shout out to her. We're gonna get her on the pod. Okay, there are so many people I want to come on the pod, but we just have to wait a moment because Avery's gone right now and she's not gonna be back till like mid-January. Zoe's coming. She's gonna come on the pod. I bought a microphone, two microphones now, so there's a second one of these. She's gonna be on the. It won't be the next episode, but hopefully the episode after, because next week is Christmas somehow, which is crazy. And then I've been talking to another friend, Eden. We're gonna get her on the pod. She wants to come on, so I have a lot of guests coming up. So just bear with me. Yeah. So the last week, not much has really happened, but just, yeah, I haven't gone back to Kohl's. I'm still here. I also have realized posting on TikTok is so scary, okay? The thought of anyone being able to see it and anyone being able to comment is scary. I uploaded a clip of me talking about Monica from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City from last week's episode, and there were some people in the comments that were upset at me for being a Monica fan. And you know what? It's fine, okay? Because not everyone's gonna get along with everyone, but it's fine. It's fine. Although it did kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. I didn't cry because it's not that serious, but anyhow. Speaking of TikTok, sorry, I've now decided to write notes because I will sit here and ramble, which is fine because it's a podcast, but I will sit here and just start and completely get off topic of what I was talking about. So we have a few things to go over. I've just written down some notes. Let me make them bigger because I'm blind. Yeah, this episode, a lot of stuff planned. Anyhow, I also would like to say, for the first time ever, I edited my own like podcast episode, which obviously is the first time fucking ever. Like, I've never done a podcast, but it was hard. Now I know what I'm doing, but like I was using iMovie, but it like kept pissing me off, so I stopped, and then I just downloaded CapCut because I felt like it would be easier. And if you guys watched like the video episode last week, the intro is just like the cover art of the podcast because I don't have an intro. So, and by the way, someone on Fiverr, I think that's how you say it, made it for me, and it's so cute. It's supposed to have like that 60s like cartoon retro like theming to it, so I hope that's the vibe you guys are getting from it. It's just something cute, and I really do like that art style. So, I was gonna say something else, but it totally slipped my mind. So video episodes are every Friday. So audio versions come out Wednesday and video versions come out every Friday. Will that change? Probably. I'm hoping to get to a point where I can start doing them on Thursdays. So I don't know. We'll see. But like with a new job coming up, I don't know. Like I'll probably be coming home from work and filming the episodes and then going back to work, getting back on Thursday, editing it, and then uploading it Friday morning. Right now, the first episode came out at 10 a.m. So I'm trying to stick with that 10 a.m. Mountain Time because I live in Montana. Please don't come kill me. But so I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'm hoping we can get to a point one day where I can just be like video and audio version same day. Like that's what I'm gonna try to get to soon. I don't know how soon is. Soon could be like 10 months from now, but I don't know. Anywho, speaking of TikTok, TikTok is getting banned. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I would love if I could do this for a living, sitting in front of a camera and talking. I want this podcast to feel like I'm sitting with you on FaceTime and we're just having a conversation. That's what I really like to do. But I don't know if I'm gonna like go and like promote it and like reach out to different audiences and have people come watch if an app like that's getting banned. And also, every time I'm bored, I get on my phone and go on TikTok. Please do not tell me I'm gonna have to be going on Instagram or else. No. Okay, because I go on Instagram Reels sometimes when I'm like bored of TikTok, and sometimes it's funny, and sometimes I see really like aesthetic videos of like Christmas in New York City, stuff like that. But I don't know if I could take a whole day of like scrolling Instagram Reels when I'm like off work or something. I don't know if I can do that. Don't get me started on YouTube Shorts, and please do not get me started on what the fuck gets posted on Facebook. No. So yeah, TikTok's getting banned. I saw a video where Trump was like, we're gonna check into it and see what's going on. And I'm like, okay. But half the stuff that man says is like a lie. So I don't know where we'll be from like a month from now, but okay. Anyway, I'm not gonna start talking about politics because I hate that. Okay. Okay, speaking of TikTok, I wanted to also talk about, what is it? I don't want to say her name wrong. Ashley. We're just going to call her Ashley because I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Ashley. Okay, wait. We need to like figure out her last name. Let's Google Translate this. Because I don't want to say it wrong. And then I feel like if I'm just saying Ashley, you guys think I'm talking, like there's a million different Ashleys. So let me whip out Google Translate because... duh. Okay, I'm talking about
Ashley Trevino.
Trevino?
Ashley Trevino.
I'm talking about Ashley Trevino. Oh god, I don't think that's right. It's fine. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to be talking about her for a second because she has taken over my TikTok For You page. What is wrong with people who get TikTok who are mothers and cannot parent their kids properly? I don't know what her problem is, but going out with a 19-year-old and you're collaborating. She kept saying they were like collaborating. Okay, hold on. If you don't know who she is, let me give you a quick breakdown. So she is like a lolcow. And if you don't know what like a lolcow is, it's like, oh God, think of like Tofia, Nova Online, like those kinds of people, like Leslie Clark, and then the one that's like obsessed with Grace Vanderwaal, I cannot remember his name, Daniel Larson. Lolcows are like someone on the internet that everyone laughs at because they are some of the most horrible people online, and most of them are pedophiles. I think I can say that. I don't know. Most of them are like pedos, so they deserve the hate. And I say most of them because I know a lot of them aren't, but like a good 99% are. So it's just someone that everyone on the internet can agreeably laugh at and make fun of because they're not very good people. The worst one I can think of is what's his name? Oh fuck, I can't remember his name. Chris something. I think that's his name. But I would also, the first time I was ever introduced to a locale was Tofia, and you best I was in that live when Aunt Karen was like Tofia, and like tell her to stop crying when she got exposed for watching Asian teen corn. Um. So anyway, back to Ashley. So she's a locale on the internet, and she has been doing some very questionable things over the past few weeks. She went out on a date with like an 18-year-old like TikToker, and she said they were just like collabing. But when she saw him like dancing and like flirting with another girl, she got really jealous. And by the way, I'm pretty sure this 19-year-old was someone her daughter had a crush on. Kind of weird. Um, I don't know the full story. Like, I'm in TikTok brain rot, but I'm not like that deep into it. But anywho, she's just not a good person. But the reason I have her written down, oh my god, the best way to know who she is the video of like, did it smell? Did it smell? Tia, did it smell? Did it smell? Or she's the girl who speaks Spanish and then goes, oh wait, you don't speak Spanish. That's her. But she DoorDash Taco Bell. And you already know what I'm talking about. If you know who she is and you hear the words Taco Bell and DoorDash, you already know what I'm fucking talking about. She DoorDash Taco Bell and she grabbed into the bag and there was a note. And it was like, hey, like, if this is Ashley, enter her last name here, I just want to let you know, like, I'm such a big fan. But people on the internet put two and two together. That is Ashley's handwriting. And the bag was already open. So if you've never like DoorDash before, because I'm big, so I have, but whenever you DoorDash, they put like a piece of like tape on the bag. So if your food's been like messed with, or if the DoorDasher has opened the bag, you know, and you can get like a refund and throw the food away because they're trying to like kill you. But when she like opened the bag, the tape was already ripped off and you could see it, but it was like her first time pretending to open, like she was pretending to open the bag for the first time. And the note is the first thing she grabs. She sticks her hand on in there and instantly grabs the note. Doesn't grab any of the food, just right away grabs the bag. She doesn't even like react. She's just like, oh, what is this? And then reads it like it's nothing. If someone DoorDashed me, if I got DoorDash Taco Bell, okay, and the tape was off the bag, okay, and there was a note in there. First of all, I'm like, ooh, tape's off. Yeah, I'm contacting DoorDash to get a refund. And second of all, if I reach in and there's a note, I am literally crying, okay, because that is scary. But I'm not gonna instantly grab the note and be like, oh my god, what is this? I'm gonna see what the hell is in the bag. What else is in the bag? God forbid there's like a bomb. I don't know. People are crazy, but grab the note, like read it. But like the way she grabbed it was so unserious. Like she grabbed it as if she knew what she was about to read. Like no fear, just like, oh, a note. Like, oh, a note in my food. Like, first of all, that's gross. And for me, I've never worked at a Taco Bell. Never like seen the back of a Taco Bell, but it was written on like lined paper that you would get from like a composition notebook. And I'm like, they don't have fucking composition notebooks lying around, like around Taco Bell. Like, do they? I don't know. I don't think so. But someone like saw a piece of mail that she had written on and they like compared it in a video. So I was like, oh, that's like actually like watching it, I was like embarrassed. Like it was the secondhand embarrassment. Like it was disgusting. It made me feel so icky. Anywho, so sorry, I'm deleting that since we already talked about it. So yeah, that made me feel really gross. Deleting that because we already talked about it. So anyway, that made me cringe a little bit. And she's just really weird. I don't know. Go parent your kid. Get off the internet. I'm sorry, but if you have a daughter and there's a video of her daughter coming in the room being like, hey, can you like get off TikTok live? And her mom's like, no. Like she mutes it and then like starts talking to her, but you can like see through like her eyes and the way she's like speaking and like her face that she's visibly upset of her daughter asking her to get off TikTok live. You are 35 years old. Get off TikTok live and go parent your children. Like seriously, what is wrong with you? And she was like, I don't think you guys understand. Like, I started my partying life 5 years ago. End it. That was 5 years ago. Your party life does not need to be 10, 15, 20, not even 5 years. Girl, your party life should have been 1 to 2 years, okay? Max 2. Actually, max 1.5, okay? You're a mother. You have 2 children. Go parent them. And I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. Sorry, I'm checking my phone. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, so obviously I'm not in their life, but I'm speaking off the videos I've seen and the lives that she does. Get off TikTok live and be a parent to your kid. It's it's something I don't understand, and it goes with the same thing. Sorry, I'm going on a tangent now, but it's like the same thing of people who, and this is going to sound so bad, but it's the same thing with people who say they have some type of autism and turn out to be child predators. I know people who have autism who have never interacted with a minor, talked sexually to a minor, or traded nasty photos with a minor. Okay? Like, it blows my mind that that's always the first excuse that people use, because that's just not like, being autistic does not mean you're a pedophile. Like, that's just not how it works, okay? Anyway, I could sit here and rant about that all day because it just really pisses me off, okay? Because the internet is already so dangerous for minors, and now that like TikTok is a thing, and I feel like I'm constantly seeing like kids on my For You page doing makeup, like drunk elephant stuff like that, like it makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't know. I don't want to see a 5-year-old or a 7-year-old showing me their makeup routine. Like, get off the internet, please. I didn't have my first phone till I was going into like middle school, okay? And I was like 12, 13. Like, I, it's just, I don't, it's weird. Let kids be kids, okay? Like, go outside. Anyhow, now that we're, I'm done ranting about that, I want to talk about 15 things that are turning 10 next year in 2025. Um, I was gonna do 25 things turning 25 in 2025 because it just sounded better, but I am 19 years old and was alive for none of that. So I either probably saw it like 2 years ago if it was a movie, or a song I've listened to like a few years ago and never heard again, or I just don't remember because I wasn't alive or I've never seen it. So instead, we're gonna do 10. We're doing 15 things turning 10 in 2025, and I looked up 15 things turning 15 in 2025, but nothing came up. So, I guess nothing turns 15 next year. Anyhow, so the first one is Inside Out. The first Inside Out turns 10. Yeah. Sorry, I've like confused myself now. So these are things turning 10 next year. Inside Out. I remember going to see Inside Out in the theaters. How old was I? Let's see. Wait, I was 8. I don't know why I had to. Wait, no. Wait, no, I'm 19. Whoa. I'm 19 now. So I was either 9 or 10. Yeah. Yeah. God. That's horrible. So I was either 9 or 10. I don't know. I don't know. I was 10 because I was born in 2005. Okay, so I was 10. So Inside Out. I remember Inside Out coming out. I went and saw it in the theaters with my grandma because I used to go over to her house every Friday and Saturday, and then I would come back Sunday morning. I would go Friday after school, stay Friday night, all of Saturday, and then go back home Sunday morning and like do homework and get ready for school the next day. And sometimes we would like, she'd take us to the movies to go see like a new movie that came out that day or like the next day on Saturday, or we'd just go do something. It was really fun. I miss that. She actually gets here in 2 days. She gets here on Thursday. So yeah, Inside Out was it was good. The second one was also really good. I just could not stand anxiety. She pissed me off the whole movie. But it was really good. I thought it was cute. Apparently they're making a third one. I think 2 max. Okay. Unless it's been written for like 3 movies. Like a good example would be like Harry Potter. Like Harry Potter, it's understandable it had like, was it 8 or 9 movies, because there were like 8 or 9 books written. Like that's understandable. Okay, each book is a movie. I get that. Inside Out having 3, I don't I don't get that at all. That don't make no sense to me. Same thing with Toy Story, a fifth one. Really? Frozen 2. I've never or Frozen 3. I've never even seen 2. So I'm living a perfectly fine life. So I don't think we needed the second one unless it's good. I don't know. I've never seen it. I'll watch it. And you know what? I hate to say it. Actually, no, I don't. Okay, wait. Mamma Mia 3. Did I say that right? Mamma Mia. It sounds like I'm saying mum, like British. Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia 3. The person who said it, who like made the movies, said it was made to be a trilogy. But I'm like, the second one was good. It was fine. But like, it just seems like one of those movies that didn't need another one. You know what I mean? Anyway, so that's how I feel about Inside Out. I guess you could put up the fight that like the next one's going to be about her being like an adult, and then maybe they could do like a fourth one about her like dying and being old and stuff. But I just feel like it's not necessary. I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably end up seeing it and be like, oh my god, this is the best movie ever. So the only second movie, the only sequel I've ever watched that I like really enjoyed, sorry, was Monsters University, Home Alone 2. Um, okay, you can hate on me all you want, but I thought Pitch Perfect 2 was good, so I don't give a fuck. Now did they need a third one? No, sorry, I need to like chill out, okay? Anyway, I need to check the time because I have to stop like every 30 minutes to like take a breather. The next one is Snapchat filters. Snapchat filters were added on Snapchat 10 years ago. Well, next year will be 10 years. Isn't that crazy? I remember the little dog filter sticking your tongue out. I used to like beg to get on my mom's like phone to go on Snapchat and use like the rainbow throw up and like the dog. I don't really use Snapchat filters anymore. They kind of suck now. And not being able to block Team Snap anymore, get the fuck out. Because I don't care if Snapchat Plus is only 99 cents. I don't want it. Like, I don't want it. So that, yeah, why can't we block Team Snapchat anymore? You're annoying. You're pissing me off. Get out of my face. Anyhow, number 3 is selfie sticks. The item that is forever banned from Disney, selfie sticks. I wonder if it's banned from I wonder if it's banned from like Universal, SeaWorld, like Six Flags. I wonder if it's banned from like places like that still. I don't know. Selfie sticks, they were cool. And you know what? They're still cool now. But I don't like the way they grip onto your phone, like fucks up your phone case. That really upsets me. I don't know if they've changed with times, but yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. But selfie sticks. Yeah, they got banned from Disney. So that's all I know about them. They got banned from Disney, and we were not allowed to bring them on our 5th grade field trip. So, anyhow, what is next? Okay. Which one is this? Number 4, and this one's for all my music lovers. Me. Apple Music was added 10 years ago. No more having to go on iTunes and having to use iTunes app. No more of that. We have Apple Music. And I use Apple Music. And I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I don't care if Spotify's better. I don't care if you use YouTube Music for the 1% of you that do. And I don't care about Amazon Music. I use Apple Music. I like Apple Music, okay? I like the animated album covers when I'm listening to music. I like being able to go on my MacBook and download like an album that's like not out, or download like a demo album, or download like putting stuff onto my Apple Music, like custom albums. I like that. And I know you can do it on Spotify, but I don't care. I like Apple Music. I'm sick of having to argue about it. God. Periscope. Did anybody's parents use Periscope? The only thing I kind of remember about Periscope is they filmed like a lot of murders on Periscope. I feel like there were a few murders that were live on Periscope. And I also remember like the 31 bags. and like pyramid schemes that you can enter on Periscope. Um, like you would get like the 31 bags and you'd have like 31 bag parties and you would have your friends buy them and stuff and you got like an extra percentage. I don't know. I would see people on there all the time doing those giveaways. But like I feel like there was a big thing around Periscope because someone was murdered. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, it's still a thing. Okay. T. Yes. Yes. I knew it. Okay. Tampa man may have broadcasted his own murder live on Periscope, and this was in 2016. Um, yeah, he was like by gunfire. Seven others. Yeah, he got like shot at a club or something. I remember that. That was like a big deal in 2016. So that was a year after Periscope was put on the internet. But yeah. um, weird that I didn't put this one before Periscope, but we're gonna talk about songs really quick. So we got Uptown Funk You Up. We got Hello by Adele. And then Cool for the Summer, Bitch Better Have My Money, and then Black Magic by Little Mix. Those are like the main ones I wrote down. I know a lot of other songs turn that old, but those are just like the ones I remember like stick out to me because I'm a Little Mix fan. I am a mixer. I will ride or die for those ladies. Okay, let me tell you something. Except for one of them, I'm not gonna say who, but you know who I'm talking about. Anyway, rhymes with Bessie Belson. I was a mixer. I was a diehard mixer, and that was when I was like first introduced to Little Mix 10 years ago. That's crazy. And in like 2020, I made a fan account, and it. I'll tell you how many followers it has, because sometimes I still post on there because I love mixers. Little Mix fans are so sweet. It has 12.1K. If you want to follow me, it's OG Little Mix Reels. I think I am not even kidding when I say this. I had the first ever. Oop, sorry, I just dropped my phone on my laptop. I had the first ever Little Mix like Reels fan account. Remember when Reels first came out in like 2020? Yeah, I remember that because I was the first Little Mix account to post a reel. And what about it? So that's what I was known for. Originally, I was Little Mix Reels, but then I like changed my name and someone took that. So, count your days. And I will never forget. First of all, also to add on to the other ones, "Cool for the Summer" banger. What was the other one I said? Crap, I forgot what it was. Oh, "Bitch Better Have My Money" by Rihanna, banger. Um, "Uptown Funk You Up." I'll never forget getting recorders in the fifth grade and thinking I could play that song on the recorder because I was just like pressing down all the buttons, but just following the beat of the song, and I really thought I thought I was fucking it up. I mean, I was fucking it up, but not in a good way. So, and I feel like we should ban recorders because if my kid ever gets sent home with a recorder, instantly in the trash. And the school can go ahead and find me. I don't give a fuck. Do not send my child home with a recorder. They are one of the most ear piercing, annoying ass things I've ever heard in my life. Even as a child, having to sit and like do tests on recorders in music class, like they would be like, okay, like learn hot cross buns, and we're each gonna go up and play it on Friday. Huh? That's where my social that's where my like my anxiety began because having to go up in front of everyone and play an instrument that I've never fucking touched in my life and is the most ear piercing annoying thing ever. No, 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 absolutely not. What else we got on here? Katy Perry's Super Bowl halftime show. Iconic. I mean, when I think one of the best, it's this Super Bowl halftime show and that's along with Beyonce and J or not J Lo. Fuck ew. Sorry. No offense to J Lo. I'm a Mariah Carey fan though, so it's kind of awkward. But Katy Perry. I keep wanting to say Demi Lovato. Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, and Beyonce. Those are like my three favorites. I'm trying to think. Is there any other ones? I don't know. And there's a lot of people who haven't done a halftime show, which I'm like, get up on that damn stage and sing. Like Ariana Grande. Um, Taylor Swift, she's the one that I think of. Um, okay, maybe there's only two that I think of. Who else? I feel like Mariah Carey needs to do one, like with her like not Christmas songs, but like her hits, cause she's got a lot of hits. Okay, like what is it, 19 number one songs, and like I think she's the only artist, female artist ever to have, or maybe only artist ever to have two songs stay at number one for over 16 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100. Like she's got bangers. Okay, so I don't. Who else? I'm trying to think. I don't know. I haven't really watched the Super Bowl halftime show. I would say Rihanna, but she already did it. Maybe let's do Beyonce again, just because Beyonce always eats every performance she does. Anyway, Katy Perry's Super Bowl halftime show, iconic, legendary, one for the books. When she does the California Girls and she's like, I no please sing it, and then like everyone like sings it. I'm like, that is so legendary. Like, and I think it's because she can't say where the grass is really greener because it's about pot. Anyhow, then speaking of Taylor Swift, the 1989 tour was almost 10 years ago. Again, I wasn't a super big Taylor Swift fan at the time. And I honestly wouldn't say okay, hold on, because I don't want to get canceled. Love Taylor Swift, love her music. Went to the Eras tour. Okay, so please, please, please. In fact, I literally bought some Eras tour merch when it was 70% off, and it's sitting right over there. So please, please, Swifties, she's great too. So please don't hurt me. But like during this time, I wasn't like Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift. Like I was more Ariana Grande and like Little Mix. That were like those were my two artists growing up, and a little bit of Miley Cyrus too. Okay, I watched Hannah Montana growing up. Like once it had stopped like airing, and it was like when it would like randomly air on Disney Channel, like I would watch that. So again, please. But the 1989 tour happened. I mean, now that I've like grown up and like seen it, it seems like a super dope like tour. And every night she had a different guest. That's cool. That's cool. So that was a cool tour, and I got to hear some of those songs live when I went to the Eras tour, and the Eras tour was fun. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. 3 hours, paying as much as we did, and seeing 3 hours of a concert. I don't think something like that will ever happen again, unless, well, it could happen again. I don't know, but like it was just really nice. It felt like you were getting your money's worth, like almost a 3.5 hour show. I think it was almost 4 hours. Definitely getting your money's worth. Okay. Um, let's get into some challenges. First, we have the mannequin challenge. I feel like this wasn't 10 years ago, but maybe I'm just not wanting to admit the fact that I'm getting old. Yeah, but the mannequin challenge was 2015. I remember there's a video from when, because Musical.ly was a thing at the time. And my teacher had it, and she had us all do the mannequin challenge in like a gym. But like that was before you could record up to like 60 seconds. It was either 15 or 30 seconds. I think it might have been 15. But we had to split it into 3 parts. And so she does the first 15 seconds, and then she stops, saves it in her drafts or whatever, goes back to the audio. Okay, we're going to start recording again. Everyone's staying still the entire time. She goes back, records, halfway through stops. Okay, saves it to the draft, pull up the song again one more time, starts recording. Okay, stop, and then we're done. I'm like, oh my god. And of course, I'm at the end of the video. I'm doing some the pose I did was so fucking stupid. It's some Batman ass pose, I think, where I've got like half my jacket. It's stupid. I'm going to try to find it, actually, now that we're sitting here, because I have to show you guys. I just don't want to expose her TikTok account. Okay. Oh my god, she hasn't posted since 2018. Sorry, that was really fucking loud. Oh no, sorry, we did 4 videos. But this was in 2016. So is the mannequin challenge not this old? Why is it lying? Or maybe we just did it late. We probably did it late. Fuck. Okay, let me see this stupid ass pose I hit. Ew. Some of these poses like send me like, what the fuck? Like leaning against the wall next to the girls' bathroom. What the fuck are you doing? Oh my god. I just saw myself. So, some girl on the floor. Like, why is she standing like that? First, guys, what the fuck am I doing? I don't know if you can see that, but I'm like hitting the Batman pose like I did not want to be in it at all. Like, what the hell am I doing? Like, stupid. I wish I could go back and tell myself to fucking stop being dumb. Okay, anyway. Ew, someone's like dabbing. Oh, I'm cringing. Oh my god, ew. This the pose that these kids are hitting are sending me. Um, I mean, we kind of ate the way everyone's like frozen. We kind of ate that. We chewed. We chewed. Anyway, so the mannequin challenge, and then another challenge would be the Kylie Jenner lip challenge. Remember, you take the shot glass and you put it on your lips, and then apparently, because I never did it, I don't think I ever did it. Maybe I did. I don't know. I've had like 12 seizures since then, so I don't know. And that's not a joke either. But you would like put the the shot glass on your lips, and it would like suck. It would like suck your lips, and they would like inflate when you took it off. I don't know if it was real or if it was fake. I never did it. If I had a shot glass with me right now, I would fucking do it. I'm not even kidding, but I don't have one, so I'm so sorry. I'll try to get one and do it the next episode. I can't make any promises, so please, please. I don't know. What else we got on this list? We got three more things, so we are at number 13. Or, ooh, yikes, that's not good math. We are at number 12. All right, so this is number 13, and that would be the whip and nay nay. Um, you know what? I'm gonna say it right now. I literally think there was also another video on that TikTok account of us doing the whip and nay nay, the entire class. Girl, I don't think you guys understand. Like, some of you will get it if you're like my age. We did not have cringe. No one cringed back then. We did it. We posted on the internet, and that was it. There was no cringe. Like, it just was not a thing. Like, I don't think you understand. Like, God, I wish there was a way to explain it. If you get it, like, you understand what I'm saying right now. But if you don't, I'm so sorry, because you would just post stuff on the internet and not give a fuck. And you look back now and you're like, that is the nastiest thing someone could ever put on the internet of me. But like back then, you didn't care, okay? And when are we gonna go back to that? Because I miss that era. Okay, I want to go on TikTok and I'll be so self conscious about. Ooh, I don't think I even said that right. I don't want to go on TikTok and be so self cautious. I don't fucking know. Moving on. I don't want to go on TikTok and be so scared. I'm just going to say that word, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. About like what I'm posting. I'm like, okay, I don't give a fuck if this is cringe. Okay? Like, I'm trying to just do me. And if you get the vibe, you get the vibe. But if you don't get the vibe, keep scrolling. Because people who take the time, I'm going into another rant, but I have to say this. If you take the time to watch a video and think, ew, and then proceed to leave a comment, like being mean, instead of just going and scrolling on about your day, you're vile. And not only are you vile, you suck as a human being. I'm sorry, but like, why do you give a fuck about what other people are doing about their life with their lives? Like, if I want to sit up here and make a podcast and it gets 2 views a week, I don't care, because I enjoy doing this and I enjoy spending my time doing this. But if someone that I know wants to make a podcast and they're doing it and they get like 1 million views or something like that, I'm not going to hate on them because they're getting more success than I am. Like, it's weird to like hold yourself to the same standard as everybody else in this world, because guess what? You're going to fail. You're gonna make mistakes. You cannot compare yourself to people, famous people especially. Like, you cannot compare yourself to models. You cannot compare yourself to what you see on Instagram Reels, what you see on TikTok, because they're showing you this much. They're showing you this much. If you go on my Instagram right now, and I've had someone tell me this, they tell me that I look like such a cool person, I live such a happy life. But it's not always like that. Some days I wake up and I'm sad. Some days I wake up and I just want to lay in bed and be depressed. And that's okay. But what you're seeing on Instagram is a small part of a huge, massive person's life. Like, I remember when I first met Avery, I even told her, I was like, your life looks dope. Like, your Instagram looks cool. You give off like rich vibes. But then but like now that I'm friends with her, I'm not saying her life's not cool. Okay. Love you, Avery. I'm just saying what you see on Instagram is a small portion, okay, of someone else's life, and you don't know what they're going through, or like you don't know what they're doing to become either that skinny or that fit, or it's just you can't compare yourself to other people. Like comparison is the thief of joy, and that was something that one of my fifth grade teachers told me, and I think about it all the time. So yeah, that got really therapist. I didn't mean to get very like therapist mode with you guys. I just didn't go to therapy yesterday, so this is my therapy. My 2 therapies a week. It's this and like also going. Anyway, there's one on here that I'm going to save for last, but this is number 14, and that is Zayn leaving One Direction. So sad. Especially with all the stuff that's happened recently with Liam Payne. It is kind of sad. And I read a comment that was like the One Direction funeral is literally going to be, or restart. The One Direction reunion is going to be at his funeral, or was, because I already had it. And that literally, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Anyway, I remember when that happened because, again, I knew about One Direction because I was a little Mix fan, okay? So I knew about Perry and Zayn, how they were like engaged and stuff. I think they were engaged. I don't remember. They were either engaged or dating. I don't know, okay? Anyway, but so I knew about One Direction, but also I lived in America and was friends with like girls. So I knew who One Direction was. So I'll never forget. Everyone remembers where they were, okay? Because it was like breaking news. It was almost kind of like when Michael Jackson died. Like everyone knew where they were. So like that's the best thing I can compare that to. Which is horrible, by the way. I just realized I compared Zayn leaving One Direction to someone dying, which is like because someone in One Direction just died. So that's like kind of horrible, but like you get what I'm saying. It was a big deal, okay? And I remember where I was when Liam Payne died, okay? I was literally using the bathroom at work and I pulled out my phone and I was like, huh? When I went on Instagram, I was like, sorry? Went outside of the bathroom, like washed my hands, put my phone up, came out, and everyone's talking about it. I'm like, whoa. So it's kind of a crazy thing. Okay, and the last thing on this list is the one and only, the dress. And if you don't know what I'm talking about from that sentence, it's the was it black or white? Or sorry, was it blue or white? Or was it silver and gold? What was the dress? What was everyone fighting over the color? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I only saw blue and black, but apparently people were seeing blue and gold. I didn't see that, but yeah, 2015. What do you guys think? Okay, now that this, viral sensation has kind of is turning 10 year anniversary. Woo. Do you guys think the dress was black and blue, or do you think it was black and gold? I'm telling you, or sorry, blue and gold. Fuck. Sorry. I keep fucking up. In my opinion, it was black and blue. Okay, I didn't see anything else. Okay. But let's not get that started again. And honestly, I'm sorry. Now that it's been 10 years, the people who say they saw blue and gold, you just want attention. You want to be different so bad. Just admit you're colorblind. Sorry. I'm kidding. Anyway, it's like what was that other one that was like a trend, the Yanny and Laurel? But then we found out that like they were just playing the audios at the same time. So if you thought like Laurel, you heard Laurel, but if you thought Yanny, you heard Yanny. So I don't know. Anywho, those are 15 things turning 10 in 25. Those are okay. Let me calm down because I'm like after like my rants today and like my therapy session with you guys, I need to like. Anyway, let me hold on. I'm woosahing. Okay. That was 15 things turning 10 in 2025. Wow, that was fun. My friends asked me when because I had some of them listen to the podcast, and then when Avery listened to the podcast, we were in the car together just because I wanted to get her opinion. She loved it. She loved it. That's Queen. And Zoe sent me a text, and Pink sent me a text. So everyone really loved it. So I was like, period. But Avery was like, "What are you gonna talk about next week?" Oh fuck, I should do this again next week. Oh, I don't know, but I don't know. I just thought we'd do something fun to spice it up. So yeah, there's 15 things starting 10 in 2025. Crazy, by the way. This isn't turning 10, but COVID is like now half a decade old. Sorry, what? That is like scary. Um, so yeah, also we've been living in Montana. We moved in 2018. Next year will be what will next year be? Hold on, I'm getting a calculator out. It will either be 6 or 7 years. I don't remember. So I'm going to do the math because I'm not about to fuck it up. 7 years. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, like I was saying, I want to get some guests on here. We're gonna have Zoe on. We're ready. I was gonna talk about childhood stories this week, but I want to wait for her to come on the pod because I want to do it with her because we grew up like literally next door to each other. Literally, it was my house, random house, Zoe's house, like so close to each other. So I want to wait for her to come on the pod so we can talk about it together. But other than that, this episode has been around 47 minutes long. So thank you for listening till the end. I tend to get off rants, tangents, and stuff like that. So, but yeah, we finished another episode. Round of applause for us. Round of applause for us. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Round of applause for me because I did that. Round of applause for you for putting up with me for almost 50 minutes. I appreciate it. Anyway, that's going to wrap up today's episode. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to follow the podcast on whatever you're listening on. I know we are on Apple Music, Spotify, like iHeartRadio. Wherever you find your podcast, we're probably on there. So it's not a team, it's just me. I'm probably on there. So yeah, thank you guys for listening. And we will chat next week. Bye guys.